and not that we'll get into any specifics with your relationships with characters in this season, but in general speak, reuniting with people like Banks and Odenkirk and Margolis must be a helpful way to get back into that zone as well. A few familiar faces from your past.
I understand what you're saying, and yes, you know, I didn't work with Bob a lot. I certainly work with Jonathan a lot, and I respect both of them. They're major actors. Part of Gus is to be a little bit dispassionate, so my initial reaction when you said that was, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter who they are, because, you know, Gus is going to take them at face value for who they are in the present moment within the scene. I imagine, I don't know what they've written for me. I don't even know what I've done, man. You guys ask me all these questions. I can't spoil anything because I don't even remember. but you know,
Got you eating too much fried chicken and.
Yeah, well, you know, I never overdo it on my own product.
That's right.
But, you know, I imagine I would have more work to do with Jonathan because, you know, Jonathan in the end is one of my, you know, my first lieutenant. It does make it easier, but, you know, this show it's almost like I'm a lone wolf. I got my own storyline. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so weird to come into a show that's about a relationship drama between, Chuck and Jimmy and Howard, you know, and Ray. You know, it's they all have their world, and I have my world, which is sometimes a standalone world. So yes, I have to create a lot of things in my brain to make it all work and be smooth and seamless.
And how do you think that Gould has responded to being the sole showrunner this season? Has he responded well to that role? I know Gilligan was heavily involved in the first 2 episodes.
Gould is a monster all on his own. You know what I mean? I would say I'm very proud of him, but I think something when you say that about someone that's kind of condescending. You know what I mean? So I'll just say he's a monster all on his own. He was directing, you know, back in Breaking Bad, and also writing, and he's just extended his talents. He's always been graceful and humble and just a really wonderful supporter of me as a human being, as an actor. But he has serious talent. He really does. I mean, he recently just said, thank you for supporting me so much as a director. And all I could say to him was, I remember the first season of Breaking Bad when he directed, and this season of Better Call Saul when he directed. There was 2 different animals, not vastly different, but he's just deepened his talent. He's always been such an incredibly talented writer, but he's an affable, competent writer and very supportive and competent director.
Well, can't wait to see where your character goes in season 3 of Better Call Saul, which started yesterday on Stan. So congratulations on your return, and thanks so much for joining us today on The Iris.
Thanks for your great questions.